Years ago, when I was a pastor at a Lutheran church in Atlanta, I heard about a Baptist preacher in Georgia named Anonymous McBride. He got his name in a rather strange way. You see, his mother was trying to honor a poet whose work she liked. When Anonymous grew up and then became a Baptist preacher, he had a specialty, and it had to do with baptism. Because our topic this Sunday is going to be baptism, let me tell you the story. Anonymous was very skillful at making Methodists and Presbyterians, and even some Lutherans, uneasy about their baptism. He persuaded lots of them that unless they went altogether underneath the water, they were lost souls. So every Sunday afternoon down at the Chattahoochee River, he rebaptized 10 or 15 folks. And everything was going well until he met a Methodist lady named Raynell Roberts. True story. He persuaded her that baptism by sprinkling was deficient, and he scheduled her for underwater dunking the following Sunday afternoon. But Raynell's desire for rebaptism was exceeded only by her fear of water. She happened to have a son who had been in the Navy, and he brought home one of those, Navy life jackets. Raynell took the flotation material out of that life jacket and sewed it on the inside lining of her dress. And well, because she was a rather large lady, a few extra bulges were not noticeable. Then on a memorable Sunday afternoon that folks still talk about in Georgia, Raynell was led into the water by Anonymous. And after speaking the words of the baptism rite, he tried to immerse Raynell, but he couldn't get her under. Anonymous was determined, and a great struggle ensued. Well, it kind of looked like a couple of hippos out there bobbing up and down. Now, the current in the Chattahoochee is rather swift, and in the midst of the baptismal struggle, Raynell got loose from Anonymous, and off she went down the river. She was last seen going round the bend as the choir sang in the sweet by and by. Raynell broke Anonymous from rebaptizing Christians in the Chattahoochee. Honest, true story. Though no one seems to know whatever happened to poor Raynell. At least I never heard. This Sunday we continue our series, Lutheran, on Purpose, and discuss why only one baptism is necessary and why the amount of water and the method of baptism really doesn't matter, and why remembering our baptism each day does, and why it's important to have our children baptized as early as possible. I don't think you'll want to miss it.